Alright everybody, welcome back to AD2L Season 17 under 4.2k Division Group Stage. This is Game 2 of the Misfits versus Squirtle Squad.
Team pick.
My name is Mortimer, I will be casting for you today. So, Squirtle Squad, they didn't set it, but Squirtle Squad took Game 1 fairly convincingly. They had a very large amount of team fight and a very large amount of push. They had Luna and Chikiro and Darkseer,
team pick.
Ember Spirit, and I'm forgetting somebody. Slardar. They had Slardar. So a lot of initiation, a lot of team fights, just a very well-rounded draft, and Misfits were not able to handle
10
it.
seconds remaining.
And they lost. So we look at the second draft, and
5
Misfits did pick
seconds
Lich,
remaining.
and I suppose that Squirtle Squad just don't want to deal with Lich. Because even though they won, Lich is just annoying. They banned out the Lich this time. And they instead picked themselves up a first phase Nature's Prophet. And Misfits respond with a Dazzle Centaur combo. So Centaur, a pretty stable offlaner. Some teams like picking him and some teams don't. Is what I've found. Because he's a pretty okay, he's a good hero.
Dire team.
You know, when you hit level 25 in the late game, and Squirtle Squad are going to pick up Jakiro again. Really confident in that hero, it seems. But it just seems like it's personal preference with team. Because he's not a bad hero. But a lot of teams don't pick him ever. One thing though,
10
Earthshaker.
seconds.
Earthshaker has been completely ignored in this game. Misfits gonna ban out Luna, as Luna was picked last game
Dire
with
team
very large amount of success. And Luna with Prophet is just so much push. It's just so hard to handle. Oh man, you know what? I got to eat my pizza that I ordered. I don't know if you guys have ever had
10
meatballs on a
seconds
pizza, but
remaining.
it's pretty good. It's pretty tasty. I was happy.
5 seconds remaining.
I was a happy boy. The Legion Commander banned out from the side of Squirtle Squad. Just want to quell the potential pickoff
Radiant team ban.
that Misfits want to draft. A Drow Ranger would definitely give them a lot of push. That's a good ban. Centaur is good against Drow, but you can only be so good against Drow if Drow has a very, very good team composition behind her.
10 seconds remaining.
Squirtle Squad looking at their fourth ban here.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Gonna ban out the Huskar, as Dazzle Huskar is combo of hell. I'm not sure if Misfits run Huskar often, but it's possible.
10 seconds remaining.
So we can see Misfits here.
Radiant team
Their
pick.
third pick is Earthshaker, so he is not ignored. So this looks like a position for Earthshaker because they already have Centaur Warrunner, who is pretty much exclusively played in the offlane. Unless you're Loda. But they are not Loda. Because they are good.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, what?
5 seconds remaining.
The Squirtle Squad gonna take some time for their third pick here.
Dire team pick.
And they're gonna pick up the Slardar again. So just tried and true. Just pick tried and true.
Wow!
Wow.
10 seconds remaining.
I agree, Mr. Illusion.
5 seconds
Wow.
remaining.
Good analysis. But Misfits needs to pick a core. This fourth pick
Radiant
is always
team
hard
pick.
because you gotta pick a core. They pick Sven. Sven is good against Slardar for many reasons. The most prevalent being that he has Warcry, which counters out Corrosive Haze completely. Lots of armor. They have lots of physical damage with the Prophet. Trees. The cleave
10
also goes to the
seconds
trees very
remaining.
well. BKB makes Jakiro a useless hero.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
And they pick up the Ursa in response from the side of Squirtle Squad. So I'm not sure if this is going to be mid or if it's going to be safe lane. Squirtle Squad do not have last pick, so they're going to have to make this decision aligned to the mid lane pick from Misfits.
10 seconds remaining.
I said that right, yes.
5 seconds remaining.
So in terms of bans, a Slaughter Ursa is a really good combo as a physical damage being good against heroes that enjoy living.
Radiant team ban.
Although this is a game revolving around armor, it looks like, because there's a lot of physical damage from the side of Squirtle Squad, and a lot of armor reduction with the Slaughter pick. There's also a lot of armor amplification on Misfits between Sven and Dazzle. And Sven doing a lot of physical damage himself means that Dazzle's armor reduction with his
10
ultimate
seconds remaining.
gonna also mean a lot.
5 seconds remaining.
The Squirtle Squad, they do ban out the Ember Spirit from Misfits. But not wanting to see that Ember, they know that they picked a lot of the same heroes. Oh, I say a lot, those half so far, with Jakiro and Slardar. So not wanting to keep them completely in their comfort zone, they ban out the Ember Spirit for Narc. And now Squirtle Squad have to make a ban and a pick here. They have to decide where their Ursa is going to go. I think it's really risky. Put it in the mid lane without knowing who he's matching up against.
Radiant
But they can do
pick.
whatever they want. They ban the OD. OD is just good against every mid laner in the game, pretty much.
Dire team pick.
And they pick Morphling. So Ursa is going to be mid unless they do the same thing they did last time where they put the Jakiro mid with Morphling and just have Morphling farm. So Misfits don't know what it's going to be, and I guess they can decide still. This is a good pick for them because they can
10
lane
seconds
swap
remaining.
however they want depending on what this last pick is for Misfits.
5 seconds remaining.
And they pick up
Choose your hero.
Silencer for the mid? Yes. No. Sven is mid, it appears. Unless they're gonna swap lanes, and it looks like Raku's gonna be safe lane position 1 on the Silencer. So Silencer extremely good against Morphling. It's really good against teamfight compositions in general because they like to chain their spells, and Silencer stops them from doing that. The intelligence steal is going to be really good. And, well, just a nice overall round off to their draft. Has some problems farming. That's his biggest weakness, I think. But he can get a Midas. And he has a gold talent, I believe. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a gold talent. We'll find out. Yeah, like I said, lots of compendium in this man right here. Look at this man. Fucking nuts. Alright, so we are now getting into game 2. That is a good
Prepare for
thing.
battle.
Alright, so on the side of Radiant, this time Squirtle Squad are going to be on the Radiant side. We have Narc playing Morphling, so it is going to be mid Morphling. We have Scale playing the Nature's Prophet. We have Slick with it playing Ursa. We have Malarkey playing the Jakiro once again, and we have Illusion playing the Slardar once again. On the side of Misfits, on the Dire, we have Baba Yaga playing Earthshaker. We have Simba on the Centaur Warrunner. Bible Thump playing the Sven, who it looks like they are switching lanes and are going to put the Silencer mid. And Bible Thump is going to play Sven in the safe lane. That makes more sense. Basveda playing Dazzle. And Raku on the mid Silencer
30 seconds to battle.
this game. Sentry Ward dropped here. Lots of stuff's happening. There's actually a smoke comes out from Squirtle Squad. They don't want this Rune Face to be passive again. As Simba, though, gonna pop the smoke. And he's not moving. Oh, there we go. Okay, so stun comes out. No, they're just not gonna go on him. And I think they're too late to go grab this rune, so they're just gonna back up. So very good positioning from Simba to block that smoke gank from happening. My camera just kind of freaked out there. Oh, man. So it is still a 2-for-2 rune exchange. Sven knows exactly what he's going to get here. Like Ursa's going for that poor man shield. Lick with it, expecting some contention in this offlane. And Baba Yaga looks like he's just going to be rotating, helping to block off this offlane. Pull the creep a little bit more towards Simba. But a very nice block here from Slick with it pretty much makes the lane even. And this tri-lane is going to be very hard for Simba to find anything in. Meanwhile, in the top lane, though, Scale is getting a little bit zoned out by Vasvida. Am I pronouncing that right? Vasvida. Vasdeva. D-E-V-A. Vasdeva. That's how I'm pronouncing it, because that makes most sense. Bobble Thumb picking up the Quelling Blade early. He's just going to farm to his heart's content here. As it looks like they're actually going to dual V try here. Baba Yaga going to try to help Simba out a little bit, but I'm not sure how much he can do in this lane. He's going to get harassed out just as hard as Simba is. Meanwhile, we do have a pure 1v1 in this mid lane so far. Raku on the Silencer really laying in the hurt on the Narc here. That pure damage goes right through his armor from being Agimorphed, and he's going to lose half of his health. So Narc might need to get some help here, as Baba Yaga is actually going to rotate in, as Narc does have the waveform, but he is going to get last warded up, and he's going to take some damage. He's not waveforming yet. He's actually silenced right now, and he's going to get one more hit, and oh, the Fairy Fire does allow him to live barely. Holding that waveform, doesn't want to use up that mana, as that is about half of his mana pool at this point in the game.
Magnitude.
And Baba Yaga is going to rotate up top instead of try to make something happen onto this Nature's Prophet. Scale, if you look at last hits, not bad for not having it open. He only has 3 right now, but he's able to get some of these last hits under this tower. And yeah, Baba Yaga's here. He has a double damage rune, actually. And he wants to wait for this wave to push out. And Scale's actually going to TP and snipe his courier. Bam!
Has been killed.
And just TP on out. Look at him go. Because he actually aggroes the wave a little bit, so he does pull the wave back as well for Raku. So a nice courier snipe there from Scale. The whole auto taunt thing is so cool, actually. That's really funny. I always think that's funny. Baba Yaga is sitting in this mid lane trying to make something happen on a Narc. But Narc actually does have the Wraith Band. Most likely getting a bottle with his money. He's just not spending it yet. And actually a TP down bottom, as it looks like Slick with it got a little bit aggressive onto Simba, and Simba has to salve up. I stuck with it. A couple more CS. Did I get him to go on this? It doesn't look like it, no. So this tri-lane is still going to be successful here. As Baba Yaga trying to make something happen, but there's a lot of low heroes here. But he is a level 1 Earthshaker. There's only so much he can do as a level 1 Earthshaker. Because Arcane Rune does spawn in the top lane. So very good for Raku if he can get his hands on this one. As he is going to max out that glaive damage. Understanding how much the pure damage affects Morphling.
Excuse me.
That was my bad. The Scale, still getting some stuff here. Actually has the same amount of last hits as the enemy mid lane. Actually, Baba Thumb just throws out the stun. Does not have any points in work right yet, going a 2-2-0 build. So a little bit of slowdown here. This early game is not quite as exciting as it was last game with the slugfest mid. But Raku's still laying in the harass. This silencer hero is extremely good at laning. As Malarkey's actually going to loop onto mid and start helping out his friend. And this arcane rune still just sitting here. Does either team have vision on it? Radiant has vision on it. Not anymore, actually. Their ward just expired. And Simba actually does get taken out as an assist between Slick with It and Illusion. Does claim the Centaur. Bible Thump has his treads going into that Mask of Madness. And while Scale does have the Blightstone and the boots, and looks like he's finishing up a 1. And some heroes trying to come towards this mid lane now. We really want to find a kill on Denark, but it's pretty hard, as they do need to get a silence off. Fortunately, Silencer is good at silencing people. However, he does not take global silence at level 6.
Fortune. Invisibility.
So it's going to be a little bit harder for them to get this kill in the mid lane. Stick with it. Actually, he didn't go for the 4-man shield. I guess he realized he didn't need it. He's actually just going to go straight onto Simba. Simba forced to use the hoof stomp, but the counter stun from Illusion, and he's going to get swatted down by the Ursa. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it looks like Baba Yaga does have an Invis rune. It's about to expire, though, and he does not have mana.
Denied.
Raku actually going to get gone on here by Malarkey. He's fine. This ward is good. Bible Thump. Closing out on the Morbid. And Scale. Did he get a boots? He did. He has phase boots and his wand. So he's going to be looking to get active here soon. As Narc actually taking heavy damage here from Raku, but the attack speed's slow, and the Grave does come out, and the stun, but it does look like the Morphling is going to get dropped by the ultimate. Actually, no, wait, what? Wrong hero. Scale's rotation was really good. He did lots of damage and made that a 1 for 2.
Radiant's top tower
My
is
bad.
under attack.
They're on the same team. Whoops. So Morphling did get taken out, but it was a 2-for-1 trade, so still a gold advantage. But Baba Yaga's actually just going to get sprouted. Is he dead? Oh, these trees are not going to be fast enough to take him out, it looks like. As Vasteva rotates in to help out his friend. And these trees are just going to pull the lane back, it looks like, to help them push this tower. As Simba does have the... Oh, there's no way this... Alright, he doesn't have the most amount of farm right now. He just has the Tranquil Boost. Going to be looking to go into the Blink Dagger system. Vasteva is running really quick, and Stick With It is going to get slowed up by this Poison Touch, but he's going to have some really good turning potential with Illusion here on this side. Illusion not quite hit level 6 yet, so he doesn't have that armor reduction from the Corrosive Haze. The Global does come out for this reason, as it looks like they're trying to save Bible Thump here, but he gets taken out by the help with Narc and Scale, as well as Malarkey. And Raku is just going to push in onto this mid tower here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But they're going to look to make a loop on him, as Illusion does not have mana for the stun, actually. 10 mana off, but he gets the bash anyway. Who needs mana for a stun? We can just bash him up, and he does have it in 5 mana, 4 mana. Do they even need it? Oh, it looks like he actually does get graved up, but Scale is going to be able to pick him off anyway, TPing into the back line as Snark comes in to clean up the Dazzle as well. So a 2-for-0 trade there, and this tower is as good as dead.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Bold and sweet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is
While
under
this tower's
attack.
getting pushed in, though, it looks like
Dire's middle
Bible
tower
Thump is going
has
to
fallen.
use his ultimate ability to secure this top tower's death. As he did end up maxing the Great Cleave and did take a point in
Radiant's
Warcry.
top tower
Does
has
have a
fallen.
second point in the Stormhammer. Not sure if he's going to max that first, or if he's going to max up the Warcry. Warcry very good this game, though. As SS is all kind of here, and Raku is just going to start laying into Illusion, and Illusion's going to get taken out. And Malarkey able to get the line stun off, but the good Fissure block secures Malarkey's death, as he has nowhere to run but to his grave. Very good Fissure block. Wow, indeed. So a 2-for-0 trade in the other direction. That's 1,000 gold swing for Misfits. Oh, Narc is going straight for the Lincolns after his brown boots. Does he have... Okay, so Prophet has drums now. So Scale is getting that farm up. He has the phase drums, looking maybe for the Orchid. I don't know. Nature's Prophet's builds are so versatile, though. I think that's one of the biggest strengths of the hero, is he can do just about anything.
Invisibility.
I'm sorry, I'm clearing my throat so much. Oh, man. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway. Raku wants to finish off this tier 1 mid.
Radiant's
He does have
middle
6
tower
stolen
is under
intelligence,
attack.
is maxing the Arcane Curse second to
Radiant structures
play.
are fortified.
Definitely. It does have the Global Silence filled up. And Baba Yaga has another invisibility rune. And now there's 4 heroes rotated here. As Baba Thumb gets Macropired up, as well as the entirety of the creep wave. Gonna get cleaned up by this fire. And Raku gets sprouted, though, with the help of the Corrosive Haze. But the Global Silence comboed with the Stampede is going to get Raku out on a sliver of HP. And he's got to be really careful, as Illusion not able to get in range for the last hit. But he does stun at Bible Thump. And Raku's gonna live.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Raku lived on like 5 health there. The
Radiant's
grave
bottom tower
really
is under
paying
attack.
off. And now they're going to shrine up and be able to continue pushing out if they want. They did take the tower. Now Bible Thump's just going to take this Ancient stack here, using his Mask of Mana as he is going into the Sanjin Yasha next.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Really
structures
wants the
are
move speed.
fortified.
As Scale does have phase boots, and Bible Thump's able to cut his way out of these trees. Just clean up the tree ants. They're hacking away at his tower. As Scale does deny one of his trees up just for the BM play. And he's actually going to pay for that with his life, it looks like. As the Fissure block, just make sure he can't run to the south. And he's actually going to TP out. Bible Thump does not have mana for a stun, and he is safe. But as I say that, though, Slick with it's going to take Roshan with the help of Illusion.
Shall run them down.
It was all a bait, friends. So a 13-minute Roshan from Slick with it. And now they're really going to be looking to push into these towers more. Because the drums were used from Scale, they're going to look at this bottom tier 1. And this just getting chunked down. Look at this tower damage.
Dire's
finishes it
bottom
off.
tower has fallen.
And now looks like Simba and Baba Yaga are going to look for a smoke here to try to respond. But SS are already out. Scale lagging a bit behind. No, he should be fine. Looks like they thought that they were going to push up even further. So Simba and Baba Yaga did not run in. But Squirtle Squad are kind of gathering. They're actually going to go for a smoke of their own here. Try to find a pickoff on one of these defensive heroes. Illusion going to go into the trees. Simba going to be the first one seen. And his smoke was popped. And it looks like actually Malarkey going to get a 2-man Ice Path into Macropyre off. Into the Global Silence actually stops the continued initiation from Illusion. And that combo with the Stampede is going to get everybody but the Dazzle out of here. But Scale actually does Sprout up Raku, and he's gonna get bashed up, actually, by the Slardar. This Ursa doesn't have basher, does he? No, that was a Slardar bash. The Scale gonna TP to the top, and look at Bible Thump, who is surrounded by trees now, and he's actually gonna get chunked by Scale as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So a great 2 for 0. This Global Silence plus Stampede combo is a very good fight resetter. It's almost like it's similar to a Naga sleep, and then it just lets you like reevaluate your decisions.
Dire's top tower is under
However,
attack.
they still lost 2 heroes. They would have lost more if they didn't have that combination of spells. But that's the way it was. As they're actually going to try to pick off some of these heroes, as Illusion is cursed up. He does not have a teleport scroll, but I think he is going to outrun the entirety of Misfits. And they're not going to lose a single hero for that move.
Gold and sweet.
Looks like Simba and Raku want to make a push into this bottom tier 1. And a curse up Illusion.
Waters rise.
There's a double damage from top now. Illusion's the only one here. I wonder, it looks like Misfits know this, as they really want to get this kill. They block him up with the fissure into the slow, and he does use the sprint to proc the last word there. So Baba Yaga going to... Are they going to be able to find him? As they actually just hides in the trees there and is safe. And just TP's out. Oh my god. What? How does he live there? There was all the... Oh my god.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Wow.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified.
Meanwhile, Scale is doing Nature's Prophet things, and it looks like now the entirety of Misfits are going to respond to this push, as they're going to use the... Oh my god, they're going to use the Stampede to initiate,
Dire's top tower.
but they're just going to replicate and teleport out. And there's no punishment.
Dire's middle tower is under
And now
attack.
Scale's just going to push the mid lane here. He has Shadow Blade now, and now he's going for the Orchid. They're going to give up on the tower for the moment and just kind of farm out the Dire Side's jungle here. As Bible Thump does almost have the Sanjin Yasha. Happening to go for the Yasha part first, as it gives him the move speed buff he needs to not get completely kited. Still hard to play against Sprout, though. Like, was it actually trying to make a jump out of a Vastiva. Anyway, misses the blink Earthshock and does not get the kill. And instead gets the kill on the tower, which is basically the same thing, except not at all. And now...
That's exact.
Alright, so Aegis is gone. Roshan is going to respawn in about 2 minutes. Roshan may respawn in 2 minutes, so they've got some time left. So they might try to push high ground. They also... Oh, Dire's Core actually died again. To... Where... Dire? Courier. Not selected. Where was it? Oh, man. Looks like Scale made some... Yep. Scale made some sneaky plays again. Picking off another courier. Now he's just going to push bottom. This Nature's Prophet play has been quite good in this game, too. Simba still trying to get his Blink Dagger. This has been a hard game for the Centaur. He is about 500 gold away. Stick with it. Does have his Blink Dagger, and actually I picked up a Desolator as well. So give them even more tower push and give him an insane ability to pick off heroes. Very fast. No, Baba Yaga actually is about 1,000 away from his own Blink Dagger. He's been having a real hard game. Doesn't have any mana items at all. No mana boots, no soul ring. Nothing. Not even the talent yet. He's only level 7. This has been an extremely hard Earthshaker game. I should look at the net worth. If we look at the net worth, we got 3 heroes from the side of Squirtle Squad in the lead. Babblethump barely trailing behind, but he does have the Sanjin Master complete. Going actually for the BKB first and then the Blink Dagger, it appears, unless he wants to go for the Blink Dagger first. It depends. I don't know how much BKB does this game other than stopping Bardar stuns and Jakiro, but Blink is very good on Sten. So Narc looking to push into this top lane. Is going to go for the Manta style actually. So he actually does waveform in, but the Lincolns gets popped by the double edge. He's got to be careful here. He's pushing in real far. He's actually might have overextended, as he does have another waveform. He does have a replicate out as well. But if they pop this global silence, he could get taken out. He's going to walk out and just be fine.
Tower has fallen.
And meanwhile, in the middle lane, Scale's going to take out the tier 2. And now Centaur has his Blink. So Simba is able to do some initiation here that doesn't involve using Stampede. So it's going to be very, very useful for defending their high ground. Meanwhile, Raku does have the Force Staff. Looks like he's going into the Rod of Atos instead of finishing up the Hurricane Pike.
The seeds of fort.
Not able to get a whole lot of money this game. Only at 5,400 net worth here. And it looks like our Misfits going to smoke up here. They are. Going to try to find a pickoff. There is a Jakiro here. That's not exactly the target they want, but they'll take whatever they can get at this point, I think. Thump doesn't have the Blink Dagger yet. But is he going to be able to loop? They are going to find Malarkey. And the stun does connect, and this is a very dead dragon. Yeah, he gets taken out. Throws out the ice path in desperation, but it's no use. It is a 5-for-1 smoke. Meanwhile, Squirtle's Water just going to push here in the mid lane as the +4 Treants makes this a very, very quick push. And Baba Yaga going to get hit by the trees. He doesn't even have a blink that needs to get canceled, but he's going to get surrounded anyway. As they try to find an initiation on a Narc, but he is able to waveform out before the stun connects. So it's dealing half damage to this tier 3 tower. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're pushing in again with Slick with it and his Desolator. He's able to get out as well. And Narc is still pushing top, and he's just going to replicate out after his Lincoln pops. He was taking quite a lot of damage from that Arcane. I don't know if toggling your morph counts as spells. That I don't know. Baba Yaga has fucking no money. Oh man, this is a rough game to play Earthshaker. Dazzle doesn't have a lot either, but Bastava doesn't need any money. He has mana boots. He just needs to have his spells. As I say that though, Slick with it looks like he's gonna pop the Enrage to help take out this Roshan. And now with the help of the Corrosive Haze, it's gonna get taken out real quick. And this has cheese as well, and it looks like Slick with it's gonna pocket both of them. As they do make a go onto a Jakiro illusion. And Ursa does pick up the Assault Cure, so even more minus armor for him. So 12 minus armor on anybody that he goes on. And on the towers. That's going to be even more push for them. As they just want to close out this game as soon as possible. They do have the Morphling for late game reassurance, but they would prefer to finish soon. They're in a 20k gold lead at the moment. As a Blink Dagger is picked up by Bubble Thump. He's going to Blink Dagger before the BKB. He needs the Blink to fight right now. He needs to be able to find some sort of pick off, I feel like. The Narc is going to start pushing in here. And Sliggle's is just going to go in and 3-shot Vastava. And now he's going to go onto Simba. Simba almost is taken out. But this Global Silence with the Hoof Stomp does prevent them. And Slardar is going to get taken out. And the Echo Slam from Baba Yaga, actually, with the freshly picked up Blink Dagger, does hit 3. And Sliggle's is going to lose his Aegis here. And Bible Thump has the ultimate up, and he's just running at people as fast as he can. Sliggle's does blink out, but the 3-man Ice Path actually does connect, but the 2-man Hoof Stomp for instant response. And Bible Thump's starting to get controlled up. And now the Fury Swipes are stacking up, but he's able to get out alive as they just continue to push in this mid lane. And now Scale able to get some more trees so he can push into these top racks as well at the same time. And as 2 buybacks come out from the side of the Dire, they're going to lose. It looks like 2 lanes of racks here. The stun does connect, but the Morphling is protected by that Lincoln Sphere as Simba just gets shredded by the Ursa. And Raku does get graved up, so he is able to live for a little bit longer, and there is no damage over time effect to secure that kill. So he is going to live with a sliver of HP. And then Nature's Prophet has his own Desolator, as this second lane of racks is going to get lost here. And Bible Thump trying to force Narc back, but there's no kill potential as the Lincoln Sphere is still in existence. And a total of 3 racks, 2 melee, or 2 ranged and 1 melee were lost. As this Ursa is just looking absolutely terrifying to everybody on the side of Misfits. Lots of minus armor. He shredded Dazzle so hard. And now Furion has his own Blink Dagger. So he actually got a very large amount of money, and that was a 30k gold lead. Is he looking to TP somewhere? I don't know. Misfits need a miracle to win this game now, though. They're so far. It's not the Rack's disadvantage. That's one thing. But they're 30k gold behind in money at 27 minutes. That's more than 1k per minute. And now Simba just gets completely shredded. So this is 32. They have the level. They don't have that. So that's 27 minus armor on anybody that they go on as a team. And it looks like Ursa has to be careful. Stick with it. Does not have the Aegis to protect him. As the Global Silence does come out. And Stick with it does pop the ultimate, is at half health though, and the mech heals him right back up. As Illusion tried to make a go onto somebody there, but they were able to blink out just in time. And Stick with it instead is going to go on the back line and try to kill Raku, but Raku gets braved up, and Stick with it is actually going to get turned on. That's a 1,000 gold bounty for Misfits. Are they going to be able to hold this? Are they going to make the comeback? Malarkey's going to go onto Baba Yaga. He's not able to blink with these dots on him. And the Macropyre is laid down, but it looks like they are going to lose the set of racks anyway. Raku tries to come back in, throw out anything he can. But he's at half health. He's got to be really careful. As Illusion bashes down Bible Thump, and he has to buy back now. And now there's Mega Creeps in the hands of a Squirtle squad, and it looks like this game is just about over. As Misfits gonna make their last hurrah. There is 2 dead on the side of Squirtle squad, and now there's 3 dead. And it looks like they are against Mega Creeps now, but they're gonna try to hold out a little bit longer. As they were able to secure a few key kills for the first time in this game. But now they're against Mega Creeps. And so this game's going to become, if it wasn't already hard, now it's extremely hard. As Simba gets 2-shot by Scale, he just TPs in and finds the kill. And is going to try to get out here. As is he actually going to get picked off? Bible Thump's coming in. Scale's dead. That's 1,400 gold in Shaker's pocket. Squirtle Squad have to be really careful not to get overzealous in this game, because it could still turn the other direction. As having picked for these Treants, they do have a lot of wave clear on the side of Misfits. So potentially they have the ability to hold back Mega Creeps with the Sven Cleave, as well as the Double Edge, as well as all of Earthshaker's AoE damage that he has with his Aftershock. This is still a very, very tall order for Misfits to win this game.
Look there.
Look at Illusion's items. He does have the medallion.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Look at it. Is it going for a Monkey King bar? He actually almost has it completed. If we look at that gold graph, we're going to see
top shrine
it's going to start going down.
fallen.
It barely went down at all, because despite all those kills, they did still get Mega Creeps off that, and that's a lot of gold in their pocket. But it's still a 30k gold lead. And Scale's actually, where did that even happen? Oh my god. Scale's going to get picked off again. Getting really greedy with these support kills, is able to take out Vastava. But he loses his life for it. That's another 750 gold. It's just that one kill is an 1800 gold swing now. These are the comeback mechanics in action, man. Bible Thump is able to call back the Mega Creeps. And actually, Baba Yaga is going to get gone on here. Tries to do a D-ward, but it's just Malarkey alone. And they do find the dust. And Illusion's actually going to miss the stun as he tries to counter-initiate. And Raku is getting ran at. Illusion is going to get stunned up here by Bible Thump. And he's actually going to get taken out. So pickoff after pickoff being found by Misfits. They're starting to very slowly and painfully claw their way back into this game too. The Squirtle squad count their chickens a little bit too early before they hatch. So it looks like Squirtle Squad are going to wait for next Aegis and just use that and just play it safe, because they know what they've done to themselves now. They still have a 30k gold lead, but they have given Misfits hope in this game too, that they have a chance to win, despite having Mega Creeps against them. They have lost to tier 4 as well,
Dire's
but there's
middle
still a
tower
chance.
is under attack.
There's always still a chance. Never forget, the game's not over until this big glowy thing dies, and it is currently at a very healthy 4,250 HP. But we do have a Bloodthorn coming out for Nature's Prophet, as they are still raking in the money. Bible Thump is starting to be able to come back in this game. He has finished his Black King bar, so he is in fighting shape at the moment. You know, he pops the God Strength, and that's basically 2 items in itself. However, Narc is able to get the Aegis of the Immortal in his hands. And now they're going to look to close this game out. Looks like they are going to go in. Narc with the Aegis, going to make it go onto this tier 4. And now, Illusion, going to find the stun up onto Raku. And Baba Yaga is going to get controlled up here by the Sprout and going to get 2-shot here by the Bloodthorn of Scale. And now Illusion actually falling low here from the damage of the Silencer. And now the Ancient is exposed. It's at 3,000 health, and it looks like Simba is going to die. Too slick with it. As he still has lots of damage, and they just shred the Ancient way too hard. So the comeback dream is over, as Squirtle Squad do take this series for a 2-0 victory. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. This was AD2L Season 17 under 4.2k Division Group Stage. This was a best of 2 between Squirtle Squad and Team Misfits. Squirtle Squad were able to take the series for a 2-0 victory over Misfits. My name is Mortimer. I've been casting for you today. It's been a pleasure, and I'll talk to you all later.